All right. How's it going, everyone? This is fun. I haven't actually done a live stream in a long time, but I know there's a lot of buzz behind this guy right over here. So this is my way of essentially kind of showcasing it to you guys without any filters, without any obstructions, edits, whatever you want to call it. This is exactly what you're gonna get. Hey Jay, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Now, yeah, so Megatron, behold. But before I go into the robot itself, I just want to show you guys the box a little bit. If you guys have any questions about the particular robot, or if you want to see anything, let me know. I'm more than happy to explain it in detail as much as I can, to the point that I can, obviously. But yes, this is the box, very identical to some of the other, Robosen products. You have that blueprint, of course, and then I'm going to talk about it a little bit more in terms of detail. This one, I think, has 36 servos, so it is actually a little bit more advanced than the previous one. It's been 4 years. I don't blame you. Yeah, well, touche. Garrett Morgan, nice to meet you. Thank you for joining. So let's just kind of jump right into it, right, guys? So Megatron right here, pretty cool. When you do hold it like this, it does kind of move about a little bit. It is kind of hard to hold. It kind of like separates a little bit like that. So just keep that in mind. The on button is a little bit confusing at first, but you do get the hang of it. It's on the top here. It's actually, there's like two spots here, but it's the one here on the right. So simply holding it for a few seconds, it'll boot up right away. What is your opinion on the price of it? That's pretty cool. Yeah, so the pricing, right. So I've reviewed a lot of different robots in the past, and to be honest, with majority of the robots, they're always over $1,000. The main reason behind why robots are so expensive is because of the servos. Each servo costs roughly $50 to $60 each. When a robot like this with 36 servos, it gets a little bit more complicated with all the different, infrastructures, and then of course licensing as well. So I think it's actually priced just right. And it's actually less than Optimus from what I was told. So I think that's actually pretty cool. Where are you going to do Megatron versus Cosmo robot set battle? Yeah, hopefully in the future. I mean, I think that'd be really cool. We'll see. We'll see. But yes, anyway, so you can control this voice command. So I'm going to just show you some voice commands really quick. So you can control it as an RC. So, hey, Megatron. What's wrong? Move forward. It's very slow, but it does listen to you, which is cool, and it talks every time it does so. Now, obviously, you can do the infamous transform, which we will be doing just a little bit, but I wanted to show you some of the lights. So this one actually has a lot more lights than Optimus does, which is actually pretty cool, and it looks really nice in the dark. I do have some of the weapons as well to show you guys. So this is like the sword. It has an LED inside here and kind of like translutes throughout the sword. You press this button right here to go and turn it on. And then this is actually really cool too. I love this. It's like it actually like swings it. I don't know if you guys saw the full video that I made, but it grabbed onto T9E and actually like yanked it. So that was kind of neat. And then the missiles are just like plasticky missiles. I don't know if there's a command to actually make it fire, but you can use it via the app, and it just goes in like this. So just kind of, it's like a spring-loaded action. Think of it that way. They did give me a little target practice, so I guess I don't know if this comes with the final one, but it knocks it down quite easily. And then in terms of the last accessory, you have the coin, which is the 40th anniversary right there. And then it's got Megatron on the back. So no serial number on it, but pretty cool. All right, so just show you how it transforms, right? All right, ready, guys? Hey, Megatron. Hey, Megatron. What's wrong? Transform. It's actually got a really good quality speaker, and that's one thing I really do like about it. I'll be honest, it kind of transforms very similar to Optimus Prime. It doesn't have that like Grimlock, on the other hand, was like when I saw it transform, I was like, what? It's still cool. I'm not saying anything against it, but yeah, it's a lot like Optimus Prime in the transformation state. Now, again, you have all the same actions where you can have it move and do different things. Let me just read some of the questions here. I'm from UK. Sadly, I won't get a lot of robots, but I get the robot. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Robosen's actually pretty well known, and this is actually a great detailed robot, especially next to Optimus and doing the whole skip thing, which I'll be doing for you guys. But yeah, you can also make it do different things. So this is just going to be like an attack. Let's try it. Hey, Megatron, attack. All right, so kind of gives you an idea with that. Obviously, you have more control over it with the app. So I'm just going to click connect here. It searches it via Bluetooth, standard for majority of the other robots. Makes that sound once it kind of like connects via Bluetooth. And then, of course, very similar to the Optimus app sound. So you have that same music in the background. So anyways, you have action mode, create mode, and mini theater. Action mode, you have your control, like your RC control. So you have that here where you can have them like walk around. And then you can have rotate and different things like that. And then, of course, you have your different attacks. So if you went ahead and added the weapons, so let's put this guy right here. So it just kind of slides in and then you lock it from the back for demonstration purposes. I'm just going to have it slide in for now and not really lock it in. There you go. Back control. And so let's swing that. So this robot does require a lot more room to mess around with, just so you know. Like I'm constantly trying to like catch it because I'm on a table. So just keep that in mind. That's the only reason why I'm doing that. But yeah, this is a sword. Oh yeah, quite intimidating, but nonetheless, very Decepticon like. I don't know, but yes, cool weapons definitely. And of course, you can also make it transform in terms of the controls itself. So center button here will make it transform. Again, you need more space than your typical robot. I'm gonna put this guy right here in the middle. Hit that middle button, and then confirm no weapons. So very quick, very efficient. And to show you how the missile thing works here, so if I put this in here like this, I can fire it by hitting this button right here. I mean, it's actually pretty cool. The fact that it's like spring loaded is, whatever, but like it actually shoots pretty far. So let's do a quick target practice, really close range because I don't have much screenplay here. But yeah, if this decides to stand, there you go. All right, let's see, Megatron. Can you knock it down? I'm sure you can, but whatever. Fire at will. I love it. It's almost perfect. Opinions on the MetaQuest 3. Well, that's for like a different video. But yeah, I haven't really tried it. I want to, but anyways. Opinion on education robots other than or the other one of them. Yeah, I mean, this is also technically an educational robot. Main reason why is because it has a coding aspect to it where it has blocky, so you can technically learn how to code with it. The only thing it lacks is doesn't have the animations built into it, which does. I mean, I'm sure they're going to add it going forward, but still cool. Like hands down. And then that is that in terms of that sense. It does show the battery life, the volume control, etc. Click back here. And then I can go to Action Center. So this here will have all the different actions. Right now, it only has it for the robot mode. So to kind of show you, this here's King of Boxing, which is one of my favorites, by the way. So it'll transform, obviously. Got a milk for you? Yeah. Getting a little on the table there, buddy. I mean, that's actually pretty cool, isn't it? And then there's a lot of different actions that they have pre-built into here. They have some interesting ones with like happy holiday stuff. I'm not exactly sure why they have that in here, but like we'll try happy Halloween. All right. Yeah, so quite a few different ones in here. And then, of course, you have your programmed actions and then your downloadable actions. So very similar to the previous robots. One thing I really want to show you is what we call mini theater, where it actually acts out a skit between two different robots. In this case, it is Optimus Prime. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Optimus really quick, which we have here today as well. So let's go ahead and turn this guy on really quick. If you're not familiar with it, it allows you to go ahead and have your robots interact with each other. I am Optimus Prime. And make some space really quick. Right. Hey, Optimus Prime. Greetings. Transform. All right. I guess I could show you them side by side really quick, right? What do you think? So here we are. Cool looking duo. Definitely great for display purposes. Obviously, you know, you have them like this. Really cool stuff. I recommend it, especially for the fact that they look like they belong with each other. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, so really cool stuff there. I'm gonna go into multiplay now. Oh, he's acting something out. I'm not sure. Okay, let him finish. I may be low on energy, but I still have enough to conquer you, Megatron. Okay, let's connect to Optimus. All right, so we are officially connected between both robots. So this here is our little skip button. I'm gonna go ahead and play. It's gonna tell you to go ahead and have the robots kind of like separated. So in this case here, we're gonna have Optimus on this side, and then Megatron. Man, I wish I had a little bit more space, but I'll do my best to make this work. And I don't know where his gun is. Where's his gun? I guess for demonstration purposes, let's just pretend that he has a gun in his hand. Okay, so I'm gonna hit confirm and start. And one shall stand, one shall fall. Such heroic nonsense. We will never forsake this planet or its people. No, I'll crush you with my bare hands. Fire now. No more Optimus Pride. Grant me mercy, I beg of you. Corruption is never a path to freedom. That's so awesome. I would have waited an eternity for this. It's over, Pride. We will never give up. We will never surrender. Oh, that itself is just like absolutely awesome to show people or just kind of like skid out. I mean, hands down. What do you guys think of that performance, huh? um, Pretty cool thing right there. And let's see here. I love that between the both of them. Yeah, I mean, it's really cool the fact that they're very consistent. You know, a lot of times with robots or in general in brands, you'll see that the quality of the product changes as they progress. You know, as the company goes. But these here are exactly identical in terms of the way they look, and it's actually really cool. All right, for these robots to be truly perfect, all that remains is to improve their mobility and provide facial expressions as well. Yeah, I definitely agree with that aspect. With Megatron, his head does turn left and right. Obviously, there's so much limitation in terms of what they can do. Most humanoid robots walk at this pace. I hate to say it, they're very slow. That is due to the gait itself and how they kind of move about. They did a pretty good job with it. Usually, with some of the different robots I've seen before, uh, they require to be a little bit lighter in weight and have less stuff on it to make it move faster. So yeah, more or less how it works. Now there's another skit called Take Photos. So let's click that one there. So this year we'll have essentially I'm doing a quick photo shoot. Let's roll. That would have been really expensive. Okay, yeah. So I did not do that. I'm not sure what happened there, but yes, I'm gonna connect to Optimus Prime.
Complete.
And this is called Take Cool Photos. Okay, so it's gonna convert. Okay, and then let's set them up. So it's kind of like this right there. And from there, I just go ahead and hit start.
Step aside, wait. No.
It's like taking a photo shoot. So they're posing. That's what they're really doing right now.
What's wrong? I urge you to do the right thing. Dummies.
Oh, yeah, it's a dab, but pretty. I mean, it's cool, right? This is my favorite part here. Right there. They do like a little fist bump, and then he actually puts his arm around him. Oh man, that was so cool. Yeah, so that is that in a nutshell. Again, pretty cool stuff in terms of the way the robot works. See if there's any other questions. All right. The hands could also have a toss movement. Yeah, I think that makes sense too. Weapons should also be able to be designed in a way that it can be embedded into the body structure. Yeah, that makes sense too. Khan, are you gonna get hello? Hi. Oh, actually, no, I'm not getting that robot. Will you have a version of Bumblebee that transforms too? Yeah, Bumblebee would be really cow. Previously mentioned behind the whole aspect of Bumblebee, which I happen to have right over here. Um, this guy here was designed to be a budget-friendly robot, is what they told me. I guess kind of backfired on them in the sense that a lot of people are just upset that it doesn't transform.
Bumblebee here.
Clearly, it's like no match between them or Bumblebee. But yeah, so you can, yeah. I mean, I think Bumblebee just speaks for itself, to be honest. It's like a K1 Pro, but it's not a K1 Pro. But yeah, I mean, it's cool for what it is. I mean, I wish it did transform. I would imagine, hopefully, in the future they would do that. I mean, it's an iconic character, especially if the fact that they brought Megatron. I mean, who knows? They might bring another Decepticon in the future. But again, I can't say much, although I do know some. But yes, anyways, Bumblebee.
How's it going?
Yeah, just stop talking. Yes, I have Grimlock here as well to show you guys. To show the sense of how this guy compares in size.
Hey, it's great to see you. What's your name?
Mm. Can you make Optimus Prime transform? Yes, I can make him transform. Okay, someone's running out of power. I think Bumblebee's running out of power. So we're just going to put him over here for right now. Let's see if we can make them all three transform at the same time. What do you guys think, right? That'd be kind of cool. Hopefully I have enough space here. Okay, so there's a way of doing this where it doesn't like... Okay, we'll try it like that? I don't know. Okay. Hey, Megatron. Hey, Megatron. Hey, Megatron. Oh, great. We're connected to the app. Let me disconnect that really quick. What are you doing? Do not drive. Yes, Steven. Okay. Hey, Megatron. Hey, Megatron. Sorry, I'm connected in the app right now. Too many robots to focus on. Okay, let me just connect this really quick. Boom. And boom. There you go. We should be good now.
Tell me what you know.
All right. Hey, Megatron.
Greetings. What's wrong?
Hey, Grimlock.
Greetings. No.
Transform.
Leader of the Decepticons.
Yeah, that no, I wouldn't do that again. Alrighty. Well, yeah, I mean, pretty cool stuff. What do you guys think? Which one out of all these guys is your favorite? I mean, literally, they're all really cool looking Transformer robots, minus this guy here, who's not a real Transformer robot. They're all so cool. Which one is your favorite out of all three? Oh, you're asking me that question. I just asked you. By all means, that's an awesome question. Uh, I would have to say Grimlock. The reason why I say that it is because it's the very first time I've seen a bipedal robot transform into another bipedal robot. So it's essentially a two-legged robot that transforms into another two-legged robot. Uh, I wish it was bigger. I mean, like if it was the actual size of Grimlock, that would be really neat. But yeah, definitely. Can you show all of your Robosen robotics? Yeah, actually, I have a lot. So I also have T9E here as well. So this here's the OG Transformer robot. Oh, I have the T9 as well, but this is the educational aspect of it. Obviously, just go ahead and turn them on like this. Hold the power button for a few seconds, and if he turns on. But yeah, no, I have this one here. I have the Buzz Lightyear. I have the there you go. I have the Optimus Prime from the movie. But yeah, this one also transforms as well. Hey T9, transform. It's like a little tiny version. Hey Megatron, transform. I would like to see a battle between Autobots and Decepticons. Can they do this? So I can. I already showed the video of them battling, but there's not an actual skit that involves all of them together. Although that would be really cool. Um, but what I can show, I guess, is Megatron knocking down one of the robots. So let's try that. So it's similar to what I did in terms of my actual full video. If you haven't seen it, but you're more than welcome to. Let me just make T9 do this. Hey T9. Hey T9. Oh, crap, not you. Okay, transform. Yeah, Optimus is just losing his mind right now. Wait, I'm just gonna put this guy down here for a second. Okay. Just here. Action, control. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, so we're gonna use this weapon. That didn't go as planned. This is why we don't do live streams, right? Okay, so this is very important. So hear this. Right lower arm is stuck. That's kind of because it got stuck. Well, obviously, yeah. So what you would do in this case here, it tells you what the issue is, and this is great about Robosen products. Usually, with other robots that break, they don't tell you what's wrong with them. So in this case here, you just have to restart it. So I'm going to hold the power button. Okay, and I'm going to hold the power button again. And then it's back up again. So that's really nice too. All right, we're going to try this again. Take two. Okay, here's your weapon, Megatron. All right, actions, control. All right, Megatron, do your thing. Although it didn't knock it down. Last time what happened was it actually like did this and it got stuck on it, right? And then I made Megatron walk back and like fell down on its face. I thought that was pretty cool, but I guess things don't really happen sometimes. Does he stand when powered off? Very good question, actually. So there's two different ways of turning him off, obviously in tank mode or in this mode. So let's see what happens here. So if I hit the power button here, or let's just tell him to turn off. How's that sound? Hey Megatron. Hey Megatron. Not you, Optimus. Sorry, the app is still loaded, so it doesn't detect me talking to it. There we go. All right, let's try that. All right. Hey, Megatron.
Tell me what you know.
Power down? Power
The
off?
power of the robot is too low. Start protection program.
That's Bumblebee talking. Oh. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Power off. Shut down. Sorry, I didn't remember what the actual voice command was. But yes, this is how it looks when it powers down. Pretty cool, huh? Any other questions on Megatron? Can you transform all of them at the same time? I just tried doing that, and it was really difficult. I don't speak that language. I do apologize. I'm Italian. Ciao, arrivederci. I thought they might like break. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Well, anyways, besides that, it does have a rotating Decepticon logo. So that is cool because when it transforms, it actually physically rotates a full 180 degrees. It also has touch sensors on it too. Weird, right? So the touch sensors I thought was okay just on the front, but somebody from Robosen did message me saying, "Hey, did you touch the butt?" I'm like, "Did I touch the butt?" I'm like, "Yeah, it was funny." So let's do that right now. I'm curious. Okay, so um, hopefully I don't end up on the news for touching a robot's butt. Okay. Okay. Supposedly there's a touch sensor right over here.
What's wrong?
Did it just do like a thrust? I'm so... Okay. So yeah, there you go. Just
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
all right. Grimlock and Megatron.
What's wrong?
All right. I wonder why they decided for Megatron to say what's wrong when you ask him something. Yeah, that's actually a very good point. I don't know the answer to that. But yeah, I mean, it's actually a really cool robot for what it is. I definitely think it's a great addition to any Robosen fan out there. If you guys like, I can show you my studio on the other side. I mean, let's just do that really quick too while we're at it. Since I know somebody asked earlier, what do they think of the studio robots? All right, don't mind my mess, but yes, this is my wall of robots. Let's turn this light on really quick. So in terms of other robots that I have, Robosen, I have the K1. That's it on this wall, but I do have some guys over here. So I have the smaller Optimus Prime, the AI base. Then I have this guy right over here. This one's actually pretty cool too. Then I have, of course, Buzz Lightyear. That's actually really neat. I have the K1 Pro down here. These are some of the other robots I've previously reviewed. And then, of course, my Iron Man and War Machine suit. So, and then, of course, my robot dog. That's the Light 3, Diablo. And then I actually took this to a YouTube event that we just hosted yesterday, day before yesterday. This is Unitree Go 2. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. But yeah, I mean, can you give me one of your robots? You know, as much as I wish I could, a lot of them are like one-off or samples. It's just can't really just gift them, unfortunately. But yes. All right. Well, that's about it in terms of Megatron. If you guys had any questions right now, by all means, please ask away. I will do the best I can answer. We'll open up the Q&A. All right. Is the base any good? Can you use it with Megatron? So I don't know, to be honest. The base has good potential. I can't speak much on behalf of it, asides that it only worked for like one skit. They did send it to us for review. However, we were not able to fully get it to work. I was hoping I did almost like 90% of that video, so I will be uploading it soon as much as I can. I've just been honestly waiting for the correct update. Do you want to make a game with Unreal Engine? Okay, and add Megatron to the game. What? I wonder why they decided. Yeah, okay. I mean, all right. Well, if there's anything else you guys want to see right now, this is the time to show or ask. Should really turn off these other robots. They're all on the ground right now making noises. Yes, the next generation will definitely be very cool. There's a lot of different companies out there making some very unique robots. At the moment, I mean, I have a few companies sending me some different ones as well going forward, which will be very interesting to see, like the terms of advancements. Me particularly have been reviewing robots for since 2014. I have to say I've seen huge improvements in the robotic industry in general. Robosen's definitely on the top of their game. I would say that they really apply to the general society because obviously robotics, transformers, really cool concept. A lot of people don't understand how detailed these things are in terms of the way they work. I mean, this thing has a standby state. You can see it just kind of like breathing right now, which is really cool. Let's see here. Yes, the Genker X. Yeah, Genker X is definitely one of my favorite robots. Uh, they actually have another one. I think they actually were not allowed to ship it into the United States, so I was not able to get it. But they have a newer version of that robot, which is a lot bigger and a lot stronger. So I can show some more actions in the meantime for Megatron here. So this here is Tyrant Pose. So that's like a pose. Opinion on the emo robot and the Rex robot. Yeah, so emo is really cool. I mean, I do have one. However, I haven't really played with it much, to be honest. So this one here is going to be Optimus Prime. In the future, we'll be able to see them performing incredible maneuvers such as jumping, rolling, running, all with very fluidity. It'll be, yeah, no, I mean, that's pretty much the truth of it. You guys see how things are changing constantly. This is like the Boston Dynamics robot, and they're absolutely incredible. So this one here is going to be Cybertron.
Decepticon, it's time to return to Cybertron. Conquer the Autobots forever.
So let's do an action with some weapons. Where's that sword? There we go. This is Faith. Oh, yeah, the battery's getting low. Small soldiers will be real. Yes, this is kind of like that. I mean, it is kind of scary and kind of intimidating, but it's so cool, to be honest. Unfortunately, it looks like, yeah, Megatron is starting to die. So let's see what else we can get out of him before his battery runs out. I think there's one saying introduce himself. So let's take these weapons out. Give me the weapon. Hello. Okay. This one's introduce yourself.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Greetings, humans. I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons. You will do exactly as I say. Now surrender.
You want watched Transformers film The Awakening? No, I have not. Small Soldiers Will Be Real. I love his laugh. You know, the Megatron X. Yeah, I mean, so this is actually pretty cool. Other than that, here's Starscream.
Androids to look. Starscream. How can you pretend to lead the Decepticon?
Oh, he almost like tipped over there for a second, but no, I did not touch him. I swear. But okay. So, oh yeah, let's just show you if I have time. Create. This is cool. So you have your coding aspect. So you have manual coding. So very identical to I would call it the puppeteer mode. So you can create your own actions. For instance, if I bring my arm up like this, and if I hit sync, it'll show it on the screen right over there. So this is great for educational aspect. Hit the first one, we'll bring up the other arm, sync, and then we'll add it to the second keyframe like that. We'll put both arms up, try to catch it with sync. There you go. And put that as number 3. And then we can add an audio. So we'll do this one here. Okay, and then I can just hit play. So this is my animation that I just made right now. That was it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then, of course, you also have your blocky coding. So if you're not familiar with that, it's a great way to teach educational. And then, of course, sorry, before I say anything, you can actually save it. So I'm not going to save it for now, but you can always access that later. But they have blocky coding where it's like if-then situations where you technically can program it based off of specific programming. So that's actually pretty cool too. But I should really turn off those other robots. Okay. Why are you transforming? I did not. All right. Yeah. Well. Okay. How long does he take to charge? That is a good question. I'm not exactly sure for that exact answer. I do know that they're working on the battery life for the final production model. This one does go through it pretty quick. It does have a battery life meter, which is going to be this right here. So there's like these little lines, and I'll actually show you the battery life, which is pretty cool. They haven't seen that before either. Now, T9E is transforming down here. I'm not sure what's going on with these robots. Like, I'm not saying anything, and they're just doing their own thing. So it's kind of scary. Any other questions before we wrap up this live stream? Any requests? This is your time. All right. Well, I guess that will wrap up. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I would recommend watching the full video that I did make. It's also currently on YouTube. That will give you the full rundown of everything that I kind of already went through and then some, to be honest. And yeah, no, greatly appreciate you guys watching this. And that's about it. So yeah, Megatron, if you are interested, definitely worth it. I think it's cool. I love these robots. I'm a big fan of humanoid robots, specifically humanoid robots. And then obviously, if you do own Optimus Prime, it is a great addition to it because you can have them interact. Okay, wait, I have another question right here. Have you tried to make a stop motion with these Transformers? No, I have not. I don't think it's really necessary because they do motions themselves. I mean, that would make more sense in terms of action figures. And then does he charge through a USB-C? Yes, he does. That is actually, so in the robot state is down here, right there. That's a USB-C. It's a weird spot to put it. Yeah, so it's right there. And then when it does transform into the tank state, it's also on the bottom. Do they simulate team battles like on a battlefield? So from what I recall is that there is one with Bumblebee where you can do like a mini skit where it'll have like a battle kind of situation. But for Megatron, it's a little bit different because it's more or less with Optimus Prime. But I would imagine going down the road they'll have something along those skit lines. All right. Sorry, all these robots on the bottom are constantly moving, so. All right, well, with that said, thank you guys for watching. Are you going to buy a new one soon? Yada yada. I'm not sure if they have any new ones. We'll get it. So, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. More than happy to answer them. But yeah, well, there you have it. Take care, guys. If it's live, can you read my name and send hello? Okay, Muhammad Omar. Hi, hello. Yeah, I haven't done a live stream before in probably a few years now, so this is a very first. But everyone has been asking about this robot, so this is my way of kind of giving back as much as I can. Alrighty, well, thank you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.